Hi there, I'm Shelly with Shelly's Beauty Studio YouTube channel. In this episode, I want to talk about what to do or what you need to do before you go for a Brazilian wax and what you need to do after you go to a Brazilian wax. Just because these are very common questions I get every day and I hear about people asking them and reading them on forums all the time. So I just want to address this with everyone so you're ready to go. So first of all, you want to find a really good place and reputable place you want to go to because it is a very sensitive area. You don't want anyone to butcher you down there. Otherwise, it will be very painful and things will go wrong. So find a really good place. The better the waxer, the quicker it will be. So you'll be in and out like nothing even happened, and it will cause you the least amount of pain. I've heard stories where clients have been lying there for an hour and they're not done and they're ripped, they're raw, and they're like they're gonna die. And then I've even heard of worse stories where people end up in the hospital. So we don't want to risk that, right, for anyone, because that's not good for your skin. It does cause a lot of trauma, and whereas the service, when it's done right, it doesn't cause any trauma and it's very easy and very smooth sailing. So find a good place. And also before you go, you want to make sure you're freshly showered. So you don't want to go dirty because that's just gross. So you don't want to do that. You don't want other people to see that, and you don't want, like it's just kind of like embarrassing or weird. You don't want other people to see you like that, because otherwise, they won't be able to clean you up. They might turn you away, right? Which you don't want. So you can always carry wipes with you in the car if you can't go showering right away because you're going right from work. So keep some baby wipes in your car. That helps a lot. Some places have wipes, like at our studio, we leave a box of wipes there so you help yourself if you need. But yeah, so that would be good. And also you want to exfoliate before your appointment. So if you didn't get a chance to shower and exfoliate right before your appointment, so maybe shower that morning up and exfoliate. And you want to exfoliate 3 days in a row before your appointment. So by exfoliating 3 days in a row, what it'll help with your skin with is that you get rid of the dead skin by exfoliating, right? I'm going to show you the gloves actually. This is what I love exfoliating with, are these gloves, because these are one size fits all, and you just put them on, and it gets into like all the nooks and crannies, right? So this is even great for all over your body, not your face, because your face is more delicate, and you require a different cleansing sponge. But yeah, this can get into any grooves, any nooks and crannies. And when you exfoliate, it actually gets rid of the dead skin, which we want, right? So get rid of the dead skin so the wax can grip onto your hairs better, first of all. And when it grips onto your hairs better, that dead skin isn't there as an extra barrier. So that way when they pull your hairs off, it actually comes out better for you and less painful. Because if the extra dead skin was there, it would have that extra grip. And if it wasn't exfoliated well, your hairs won't be lifted upwards. It would be like maybe like squashed out of your skin. So you won't get as clean of a wax, and so it won't last as long. But you want the wax to grip well, so you get a smooth, painless finish. Now exfoliating, I would do it 3 days in a row before you wax, so that way you really make sure the hair is softened up and it's lifted and all the dead skin's off. You didn't miss any areas. For those of you that get ingrown hairs though, at home, if you do get ingrowns, you can exfoliate every day anyways, and you're already exfoliating. But if you don't exfoliate regularly, please exfoliate every day for 3 days in a row before you wax. Now these gloves are really easy to clean. You just, while you're exfoliating gently in the shower, you can just let them hang dry. If you want to wash them in antibacterial soap, you can just wash them in antibacterial soap or just throw them in your laundry, right? Also, another note, when you're exfoliating, you want to go really gently. So it's actually better you go gently for a longer period of time, like 30 seconds or 20 seconds per area, really lightly, versus you're going like really hard for like 10 seconds, right? Because if you do that, you're actually going to cause inflammation in your skin and cause more aggression and redness and irritation. And because you're going to go for a wax, you don't want irritation on your skin. So that's what you do before your wax. So then you go get your wax and it went great and it was amazing. Then afterwards, post-care would be, if you've never had ingrown hairs, you don't know if you're going to get them, so you can use your gloves every day or every other day and see if you get them. Because again, if you use the gloves, you won't get the ingrown hairs as badly or at all. So you want to use the gloves again. If for people that have very bad ingrown hairs, you can also use it with a little bit of antibacterial soap versus your bath wash. So at every point, you're exfoliating and cleaning out the really well. So after that, you want to do that. And if also you want to stunt your hair growth, or sometimes maybe you're lazy or don't have the time to do that 30 seconds of your glove, you can actually use a cream called Finical Cream. This is a cream that took me a long time to find. So now that we found it, we've been carrying it for 6 years, and it's just like selling out like hot potatoes all day long. So this cream you could put on your whole body for all the areas that you wax, because you know the empty hair follicle is there. It goes into your follicle to clean your follicle and to shrink it and tighten it, and it freezes it, so it stunts hair growth, but it also disinfects because it's an antiseptic. So that way, every time we sweat, it actually reactivates. So it gets activated by water. You use it on wet skin. So then it's continuously cleaning out your pores. So even people that, you know, have pimples here and there, you know, I wear it on my forehead all day long to help prevent pimples from coming through, because I'm literally sweating all day long. But this is really good for ingrown hairs. This is also really good for people, let's say you couldn't wax every single time, and like that time you really needed it done, you shaved because you just had to or whatever. So you can actually use this after a shave as well, because after you shave, your skin is kind of like it's sliced off a little bit, right? The layer comes off. So this will actually help rebuild your skin and calm it down so that you don't get like a rash or irritation. Or if you get like minor little microscopic cuts, this will also heal it for you. So these are the steps you can use after your wax as well. And I think that's about it. So until your next wax, and as you wax regularly, you'll notice that your hairs will grow in slower. So of course the first wax hurts the most, but then as you do it more regularly, it really doesn't hurt much, and it should take like 5 minutes and then you're done. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you got lots of good information from here. If you have any more questions, please feel free to email me directly at info@Shelly'sBeautyStudio, or you can post us a comment down below, and then we can start a discussion. And then that way everyone's on the same page and everyone knows exactly what to expect in an appointment, and what to do before and after to ensure that you get the best appointment ever, because when you get it done, you want to make sure you are always doing the proper things and safest things to ensure a really good experience as well. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you liked it and you found it useful, please give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe and like and share this video with your family and friends. Thank you very much for watching.